I was coming from Miami, where I'd gone to high school, born in Brooklyn. My dad was driving a taxi cab in Miami, which he'd done in New York since he moved from Puerto Rico here. First kid in the family to go to college, so it's a big deal. And we pile up into the car. The only way that we know how to get to a place that is going to be within reach financially, and the whole family wants to see college, because this is something we've heard about but have never actually experienced. And so we start out in Miami. We've got a U-Haul trailer behind the old Crown Victoria, the yellow Crown Victoria that my dad drives around 7 days a week. And we drive up to Brooklyn to pick up some family members, my aunt and uncle. We stop on the way up to Williamstown. My dad's asking, for directions on the Taconic. So we arrive on campus and we pull up to Morgan Hall, right? This stone building covered with ivy, just like in my imaginative reconstruction of those poems. And there are kids on the lawn. There are junior advisors helping families unload cars into the dorm. This taxi cab pulls up, and I think that's the first moment when I realized that, oh my goodness, everybody on this lawn is going to think either I've got a fear of flying, or I'm so well off, right? I'm going to take a taxi cab from Florida, right? We've got the big orange on the Florida plate. But this quickly turns to mortification, right? Because after all, the reason I'm in a taxi cab is because my dad drives one. We unload the U-Haul trailer with the help of my great J's, and finally I'm installed at the college. Hugs all around. My family spends, totally embarrassingly spends the rest of the day walking around campus, gesturing at buildings, and trying to just make sense of what they're looking at. They leave, right? So tearful goodbyes. They basically abandoned me to this place, to this place of buildings and people that are, of course, wonderful and engaging, but also totally different from the ones I grew up with. So we're sitting on the lawn, evening, and I recall it as a quite nice day, sitting in a circle, and there's this kid playing guitar, and he's singing, he's strumming, he goes through a couple of tunes, and I'm gripped. I've never heard this kind of music before. I haven't been around these kinds of people before. And finally, I'm like, Matt, what kind of music is this? And he says, it's the blues, man. It's the blues. I'm like, whoa, okay, all right. I've never heard this kind of thing before, but that's okay.